Yes, my people, we are back with another one. And so someone sent in a trade that they lost, and then they just want me to analyze it. So I am on my 1 hour chart, and from this 1 hour chart, obviously we've had this market structure break, where this is my protected low. Price should respect this low and continue to make higher highs and higher lows. And then this is my weak high, in which I would like for price to run. So everything inside of this is just internal structure. We can see that internally price has taken out this low, and then internally this is my protected high. So right now looks like we're just pulling back, and then obviously we might keep going lower, but overall price is still above the 200 SMA, and the better setups will be for me to be looking for longs. And we even have SBS, so this is my 1, that's my 2, that's my 3. Obviously we've clearly swept 4, 5. We also, if I believe, we also just about tapped the 618. So again, like everything that you're looking for, you get it. And if you are taking a trade from this limit, then I don't blame you. And even so, get a classic one out. We're coming close to the take profit 1, where you could take out profit, move your stop to break even, or take out all of it, depending up to you and how you want to manage your trade. But the only setups you should be looking for within this setup will be longs, or you could be looking for shorts on the lower time frame. But overall, the better setups will be when you look for long. So when you go down to the 5-minute chart, let me just show you this in the background. Let me now show you his trade. So this is the higher time frame that he has on the 5-minute. This is a validated market structure break. 1, 2, 3. Price swept. Obviously, he probably has an area of interest hidden in here, but also we have a area of supply and demand with the imbalance, and we just about tapped what's it called? Yeah, the imbalance thingy, the supply and demand thing that the supply and demand guys use. Well, that was not English, but yeah. So him entering here, I don't know why, but we will get down to that, because he could have waited for the 618. He could have even entered at the 50. Yeah, so there are many reasons why he potentially took it like this. So just analyze it again one more time, and then now when we go to the 1-minute chart, this is what price looks like. So on the 1-minute chart, it is much better, and we can clearly see that he had a 1, 2, 3. Price swept, tapped this area of supply and demand, and then price pushes up. So I don't quite understand why he took a trade from there. Potentially maybe after the SMA. That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But let's get down to it. So if you go to the 1-minute chart, okay, so if you go to the 1-minute chart, price is actually bullish. Let me just go back to the 5. Where's that drawing gone? Copy. Okay, so if we go back to the 1-minute chart, we can actually see that price is bullish. Where's it gone? Yeah, so we can see that price is, let me just double check, on the right area. Wait. Okay, so I wasn't actually in the right area. I was just a little bit behind, but if you just go back to a 1-hour time frame just to see where we are at, it is still the same thing. Where price is still bullish, tap this imbalance, So let's go down to the 1-minute chart again, and why did I do that? Okay, so you guys can clearly see we're in the right area, and within this area he had I believe. Yeah, perfect. So he had this has his 1, this has his 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously we had that market structure break over there. He had this area here as his area of interest, and then obviously we had the sweep. Okay, so we swept. So one thing I'll say is if I draw my fib from this low to this high, we just about tapped the 618, and even if you're not happy with that, we did tap the 50%. In terms of what price is doing, you could always just wait for extra confirmation. So that might be a trendline break over there. Okay, so can you guys see how we made a low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low? So we are clearly pulling back within the structure, and look again, we made another lower low, and now this is the first flip. Because obviously we came from this area here. So now if you want to take a trade from this flip, you can. Obviously I don't suggest it. I'd rather just wait for a followed break of structure, or MSB as you guys will know it, market structure break, and then I'll start to look for a trade. I also see how the SMA is reacting, and if I just go to my 5 and see what's going on, price is still very clearly bullish based off my 5-minute time frame, so that's a good thing. But when you go back down to the 1, and let's just wait and see what happens. And look, this gets taken out. So that first flip was not a good flip, and look what happens. Price takes up this low, and then we wick our protected low, and if we let price play out, we keep making lower lows and lower highs. But when I go to my 5-minute time frame, we can clearly see how this could easily end up being your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can end up seeing how that could easily be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could potentially be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It really depends. This depends on how you see things. And from there, look, price made its way back up. So if I just go back a little bit again, so I'll just remove this one here. So from this zone here, this ends up being your 2, obviously 4, and then your 5. We are still above the 200 SMA based off the 5-minute time frame. But when I go down to my 1 minute, we can see we are below the SMAs. So we need to take out this high. So we're taking out that high. We are now above our 200 SMA. If we let price play out, okay, so we came back, swept this, because look, we ended up taking out this high as well. But we came back to sweep this. So now that's your 1, 2, 3, price at 4, 5 without taking this note. Why? Because we're below the SMA. but essentially you save yourself because price is kind of ranging. It's failing to make highs, failing to make lows, and yeah, you see how you just save yourself there from being caught in that mess. So in terms of his idea for looking for longs, there was nothing wrong with it. But as I said on the 1 hour time frame, actually it's not that clear enough 1 hour time frame, but if I just zoom out, remember this is my 1 hour protected low, and this is my 1 hour protected a weak high that I would like for price to run. And remember what I said, internally we're pulling back. So internally this is my protected high, and internally this is my weak low that I would like for price to run. So right now internally price is still bearish, so we just got to wait for price to actually flip bullish, and then we can start looking for potential longs. But until then, you're gonna have to respect structure, let structure do what it needs to do, and then obviously once structure flips, you now get in with the continuation, and then that's about it. Or especially if you're going on a lower time frame such as the 1, all you want to do is just make sure that you have your confluences, you have all the things that you would need to potentially get in, and then I don't see how you could catch as many losing trades once you have a plan, once you have a setup. Remember, see the setup, trade the setup. But that's it for this trade here. And always remember, guys, that victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you guys for next time. Ciao.